G'day guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to go out and check out a new course that has just come on GS Pro, and it's called Cape Kidnappers, located in Hawke's Bay, New Zealand. I've heard a lot of good things about this course. In real life, this course is pretty famous and it is incredible. It's literally carved out of the side of a cliff. I mean, it looks stunning. I'll try to put up some pictures as I go. The designer, it's good to see the developer of this course has actually included the driving range, so you can actually warm up on the range at this golf course before actually going and playing the course. For the conditions, we'll go off the blue tees, which I think are the tips. Yep, they are. So the blue tees are the back tees. 7,100 yards. This is a long golf course. Course elevation's 584 feet. I mean, that's to be expected. It's on a cliff face right next to the ocean. For the fairway and green firmness, we'll go normal. We will play no wind. I'd imagine at this golf course, it would get quite windy. For the holes, we'll go play the 6th, we'll play the 7th, we'll play the 13th, we'll play the 15th, and we'll play the 18th. Before I tee off, I will just go to the range and we'll just check out the range. And welcome out to Cape Kidnappers driving range. This, I imagine this looks exactly like the driving range that you hit at. If we spin around, we can see there's a putting green over there. I would love an option to just go to the putting green before teeing off, or an option just to go over there and just drop your ball and just have a putt. That would be really cool. So as you spin around, you got the clubhouse or halfway house. I'm not sure if it is actually the main clubhouse. But yeah, that's the driving range. Looks pretty good. Let's hit a couple of drives before we tee off. Okay, we will end on that one. That was a good one. And we can simply just go tee off. That's going to take us to the 6th hole, a par 3. Let's do a flyover. I mean, look at this. You've got nothing. Look at that bridge going over. I mean, that'd be scary to walk across. You've got all these rocks and cliff faces to your left. An obvious place you don't want to miss it, left of the green. So what I'll do is I will just take dead aim, and I'm going to have to hit a pretty decent hybrid to get it all the way back there. Okay, not a good shot. I definitely duffed that, but it's actually going to work out. It's actually going to be just fine. Stop there now, don't roll back. Stop. If it stops, it'll be okay. Right, not the worst shot to be honest. We've got 34 feet, we are uphill 10 inches. So if you've watched my putting video, you'll know that I'm just going to try and hit this 45 feet. Because all I do is take the 10 inches, add it to the feet, and that's my feel number. Okay, settle. Not a bad putt, just played probably a bit too much break. Happy with a par on that hole, and if I played that hole in real life and got a par, I'd be over the moon. On to the 7th. This looks like a tough hole. Let's have another flyover. So, I mean, look at the carry just to get to the fairway. That looks tough. And then once you hit the fairway, everything just feeds down. So I'd imagine on a day where this is downwind, you might even be able to get it down into the bottom of that little dip before the green. Let's see how far that is. Okay, that is quite a long way to that dip. So let's just try and hit the fairway. And this course looks absolutely stunning on my projector. I am lucky enough to have a BenQ 4K projector. If you haven't watched my video on that projector, definitely check it out. But this looks absolutely incredible. Okay, we don't want that one back. Chase down there. Oh, it's just going to be short of that hill. But that's fine. So we've got 160 downhill 4 yards. Let's figure out where we want to land this. Look at my lie, it's 1.8 degrees right, so it's going to come out right. So probably want to land this about 152, less 4, so it's going to be 148. So that's just a perfect 9-iron. Oh, blocked it a bit. Sit. Just going to roll off the green. But I should be able to putt that. So we have 9 yards, we're uphill 11 inches, so almost uphill a foot. It's going to initially come off the face right, then it's going to go left, and then it's going to go right at the hole. So honestly, I think this putt's going to be pretty straight with all things said and done. Oh, one thing I forgot to do was turn putting mode on, but pretty good putt realistically. So I'm quite happy with that. Another par, and on to the 13th. This, I believe, is a signature hole of this course. Let's do a flyover. You've got cliff faces just to your left. Pretty short par 3. I love seeing a short par 3. I don't think par 3s need to be 200 plus yards. In fact, often the shorter par 3s actually play the hardest, and they're just the most exciting holes. Look at the Open Championship, the 17th hole. That little par 3, that played tough, and it's such a good hole. The Postage Stamp, another one. 17th at Sawgrass, another one. There's a lot of good par 3s that are short. They don't need to be long. So 139 yards. I don't want to miss left. There looks like there's a massive drop off just there. So I'm going to aim right. I'm going to go almost middle of the green. And I'm just going to hit a pitching wedge, because pitching wedge for me on a perfect shot should carry 136 yards. So I mean, realistically, I can hit this as hard as I want and I'm not going to go long. If I was to take 9-iron and try and finesse one in there, there's always the chance that I might go long left. So this should be perfect. Nice, smooth swing. I blocked it, but that's going to be just fine. And total length, 138 yards. So we were perfect for length. Just hit it a little bit to the right. Okay, 23 feet, slightly up the hill. Oh, it's saying I blocked it. Not a good putt there. It's going to be a par. It was good for speed, but I just blocked it. We're even par. And to be honest, if I can shoot even par through these 5 holes or however many I'm playing, I'd be quite happy. It would be nice to get under par though. I don't know if it's going to happen on this hole because it's a 660 yard par 5. So it's a true par 5. OB all down the left. Let's do a flyover because you can't miss it left, can't miss it right. Having said that, OB is left, so if you're gonna miss, right is obviously better. Look at this fence, a fence all the way down the left-hand side there because it's just a sheer cliff face. And then the green, as expected, is a pretty big green. It should be on a 660 yard par 5. Okay, so let's go down there and see where we want to actually hit our drive. And to be fair, the aim point looks pretty good. So let's just hit it there. Hopefully hit a nice tight draw. Beautiful drive. Absolutely perfect. And that's what we needed. So even though I've hit that perfect, I've still got 350 to the green. I mean, it is a proper par 5. You'd hope in real life this hole would play downwind predominantly. Because imagine this into the wind, or even crosswind. It'd play so tough. Right, let's think about where we want to actually lay this up to now. So I've got to hit a 3-wood to leave myself 100 yards out. Let's have a look. Got that cliff face all the way down the left though. You just can't miss it. I think the safe play for me is just to hit a hybrid and leave myself, 130 in. Love that shot. Really nice swing. Dead straight ball flight. I will take that. Okay, 114 left to this pin. This is I think this is probably one of the longest holes I've played on GS Pro. Okay, 114. We probably want to land this about 110. So let's just hit our gap wedge, and it's just going to be one of those feel shots. Be good. Sit. A little bit long, but quite happy with that shot. Was dead down the line of the pin the whole way. 13 feet, uphill 1 inch. It's actually got a fair bit of break to this putt. Oh, I didn't hit it. Everything was really good about that putt. I just didn't hit it. So it's going to be another par going into our last hole, which is a 470 yard par 4. Let's have a look where we're going to hit this. Again, it's not an easy drive. It is not an easy drive. I'm going to have to hit it good. Okay, decent drive, a little high off the face, but I will take that. Just must have hit into an upslope because that just killed it. It's going to leave 181. If you play this course, I recommend playing it off the forward tees because these blue tees, it's a long course. I'm going to hit a 7-iron and I'll have to hit this pretty good. Get right. I just pulled that. Kick right for me. Oh, lovely. Little members bounce. It's a bit of local knowledge there. Oh, look at the putt it's left us as well. That was definitely local knowledge. I knew it was going to do that, so that's why I played it like that. I mean, this is dead straight. Let's just knock this in. And this will take us to 1 under. Lovely. Straight in the heart. All right, guys, that is Cape Kidnappers. Really happy to shoot 1 under through those holes. That was a tough course. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, let me know. Any comments or questions, let me know down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.